Listen, look. Be ye perfect as your Father up in heaven is. I wanna be
perfection
complete
is
like the
definitely a
number 7
resounding
is.
theme
Why?
throughout
Cause I believe
the album.
that it's
And
possible.
the other thing that I've noticed is that it's a true journey that you take us on from track 1 through 17, where, in the middle there, tracks 8, 9, 10, it seems like it was a little rough during that period. Yeah, Keep Going is one of those songs that kind of come to mind when you're like, God, are you listening? I'm struggling out here. I need a job. I need money. I need, it seems like, you really gave us a real account of what it is to go through something, not just, it's perfect and I walked on water and, everything was great. It's like, I was in a storm during this time. You want to speak about some of those songs?
Well, yeah, the song "Yeah Keep Going," that song was actually written as a spoken word piece at first, and that song was written while I was looking for a job. Right, like that spoken word piece was written while I was looking for a job. So there's a part in the song when I say, God, is you listening? I'm crying out to you. Why are you standing at a distance? Like I was really, literally saying, God, are you listening to me? Right, I need a job. I'm praying. I'm talking to you. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. At least I think I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm seeking your word. I'm stepping out on faith, but nothing's happening. So I need you to move, like for real, now, because my bills are due, and I need a job. So what I need a job that, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, like that song really is it comes. That song comes straight from the heart. And the thing I like about that song, which I'm not going to tell you all about, the end of that song is very, very, very important because there's a twist at the end. I'm not going to tell you all about it. Y'all just need to hear it. But yeah, Keep Going. The other song, Bad News, it's just talking about the bad news that we as Christians get and the conversation between me and God as to whether or not the bad news is my fault or whether or not the bad news is just something random that happened to me. So yeah, it got rough right now.
Yeah, but it seems like you figured it out towards the end. You end the album with some powerful songs. One that comes to mind is, man, The Power of the Tongue, which is one of the most powerful songs I've ever heard.
I love that song.
It really speaks to choose your words carefully, especially in the storm and in different things that we go through, to speak life and to really, just always remember that we do have power.
Right.
So, talk about The Power of the Tongue and how that song came about.
Well, The Power of the Tongue, man, that song, it is exactly about what the title says, the power of the tongue. There's one part when I say you question why you feel like this, but little did you know all this started from the words that you spoke. Right? It's just a song about words, and then on the second verse, I go into how God spoke things into existence, how Joshua spoke things into existence, and then the third verse is funny because the third verse was actually written as my boss was telling me that we were running out of work in the office, and for those people who get paid by the hour, how that goes. If there's no work, then you don't get paid. So like I said, this album, I know I keep saying this, but this album wasn't just something that I wrote just to make y'all happy, make y'all feel good. Ooh, I think people want to listen to it. No, like this album was written in the midst of the storm. It was written in the midst of it. So man, I thank God that He brought me through. I thank God He brought me through. But I didn't think I was gonna make it through when I was in it, though. But I wanted to just give up, bro.
Yep. Well, I don't want to give too much away, man, but like you heard, this album is it's a storytelling album. It's a real album. It's something you really should go pick up on July 3rd, 2012. Available on CD Baby and iTunes, and also on Adamdabeginning.com. So, now I want to talk about, you do have a video in the works for this song called Price of Success.
Right.
This is a very interesting song because it's different from any other song on the album where it actually goes at the industry of Christian artists, whether that be rap artists or singers, where we have to, I guess, watch what price we pay for the success. Are we in this to save souls for Jesus, or are we in here for the money?
Right.
And it's a fine line. You want to talk about this song? It's very abrupt and very direct toward the industry. When you worried you would make enemies when you made that song, or is it just that's what God spoke to you and you just let it out?
Well, no, not with that song. There's another song I thought I was gonna make enemies with, but not with that one. Price of Success. That's a song that I wrote a lot. Once again, for myself, because as a Christian rapper, because I used to rap in the sectors, that success, right? That power, that everybody's looking at you, everybody's praising you. Like I liked that, and I wanted that, and so as a Christian, it's the struggle of how do I get success yet still be humble, right? How do I get people to listen to my stuff? Like how do I promote Adamdabeginning without promoting Adamdabeginning and still being able to minister to people and lead people to Christ, and not falling into the trap of allowing Satan, of allowing Lucifer to lure me into the bright lights, into everything else, and I fall prey to that success that Lucifer can give to people. Because after all, Lucifer did tempt Jesus with success, right? So if he tempted Jesus, then you know what he's gonna do us as people, And so it's a song that's a warning to all Christian artists out there. Do not sell your soul to Satan for success.
Okay.
It's not worth it at all.
All right. So I've heard rumors through a rumor mill that you had a Hype Williams type budget for this.
through the vines, huh?
You gotta have explosions and helicopter and I guess we'll just have to stay tuned and see what you got going on there.
Right. Yeah. By fate,
Yeah. So just tell us in closing kind of what you have upcoming and your plans, your further plans to promote this album and maybe some other future projects you have going on.
Well, first off, I'm gonna be out in the streets during Essence Fest weekend. I will be giving out some demos, right, for people. So that'll be good. So if you're going to be around for Essence Fest, look up for me. I'll have on this shirt. I am more than a gospel rapper. I am a Christian that raps, right? The shirt is clean. I wash it all the time. It's just my promotional shirt, okay? Now the other thing that I have coming up is I have an album coming up. I have another album. Working on another album. I was blessed enough that this a Christian rapper I know named Oracle. He hit me up with a Christian producer. His name is Ron Thomas. You can hit him up on Twitter. It's at Ron the Peculiar. So it's at Ron Orowin _THEPECULIAR. Man, this guy, man, he's a man. He's just put it this way. It's getting to the point where he sends me a track, I just start writing to it. Like he, and plus, he's a Christian, so I try to support, Christian producers and other Christians that's really trying to do God's work, Yeah. So that. Also check out the website adamdabeginning.com, ADAMDABEGINNING. That was designed by another Christian brother. You can find him. He's on Twitter too, at SMNola. So it's at SMNola. A great graphic artist. He's hey man, look. Support God's kingdom. Support Christian people that's trying to do things instead of going to them other folk, uncircumcised Philistines, man.
All right. Well, Well, just stay tuned to what we got going on, and remember you can find him at adamdabeginning.com.
Yeah.
Or on Twitter at Adamdabeginning. Of course, you can like him on Facebook at Adamdabeginning.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So, y'all have a good one, and stay tuned here.
Who that, baby? Saints going to the ship this year.
Yeah, listen, I feel like a superhero. I got the Holy Spirit wrapped around me like a cloak. I'm standing at the top of this cliff so I can see everything, so there's nothing that I miss. My clothes are blowing in the heavens, still breathing hard. I just ran across the desert. My eyesight is keen like an eagle, piercing through the atmosphere. I gotta help my people.